pull out this thing. Wait till they're both looking away. So wait till the tattoo artist looks away.
I don't really want to do that. Who is over there? I don't.
And then press A real quick. Press A, come on. There you go.
Me a poco, but look, you broke it. Now it won't shut.
And now he's gonna pass out. Just wait for the crime to happen.
Nemazogia, hold still. What are you, dead? Kaifa, wake up. I don't work on drunks. Resek Chavargo. What kind of sailor are you? Can't handle booze, huh? Hogyha te azt gondolod, hogy engemet nem fogsz kifizetni, te teljesen bolond vagy. Well, let's go. Toto, I got your boy Naranja here. MIA he is. Well, he's sobered up. I send him to limbo. Yeah. He'll make it there by morning. Promise. Oh, yeah. That is what I told him.
Let's see what you got on you.
Are you kidding me? I gave him the idea in first place.
Third class. Doesn't look like you'll be showing up to work in the morning.
God, that's so annoying.
Tiger can't change his
This sleeping
stripes.
thing is so annoying. Alright. So we got his dog tag. So now we can do many things with them. But first we're going to go to the security lady that is in the cat hotel because we need to get a metal detector from her. And I'll explain why later. In due time you shall see my scheme. And how we're going to get rid of good old Naranja. How are we going to get there? Right, so we can just go through here actually. I was going to go the other way around, but it doesn't matter. So we can just go back in the cat hotel. That's right here. And go up the stairs. And here's the security thing. So we're going to need to drink some alcohol. Which is why we got this thing.
Well, maybe just a sip.
So we can seduce this girl or talk to her, I guess.
Ooh, I love this part. Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk. You sure you're not packing anything else?
Nothing that would set off that thing.
Then, sir, I'm afraid you'll have to step into the back with me.
Rules are rules.
And of course, with my dad being in the military, we moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one town.
So she's basically going to tell us her whole life story,
grade.
and you can stop her whenever you want.
Yeah, the only industry in the area was figs.
It's kind of interesting, so I'm going to let her play off.
Acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just love prunes? They have such a great texture. They're all wrinkled up like my Grandma Hedwig's face. Oh, poor Grandma Hedwig. She was always forgetting things. I remember one time back when I was 6. Or maybe I was 7. No. I had to be 6 because Mr. Rufus was still alive. Now there was a good dog, Mr. Rufus. He was such a sweet little puppy. We didn't care that he was deaf. He was as deaf as they come, but he'd still try to bark. And it would come out sounding like a cat coughing up a hairball, which our cat often did. He had such long hair. I don't really like long-haired cats, do you, Manny? They're just so... I like short-haired cats. They seem less stuck up. People think I'm stuck up sometimes, believe it or not. No, they really do. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm so shy. I was shy all the way through high school. I never went to a single dance. Can you believe it? No, don't get me wrong, the boys would ask, but I'd just run away. My mom said I could have been homecoming queen if I'd just smile once in a while. She always said, a smile is the most important part of any outfit. Well, maybe I would have smiled more, Mom, if you hadn't drank so much. Was I supposed to smile when the cops called us in the middle of the night to tell us to come get you out of the drunk tank? Maybe if I had smiled more, Daddy wouldn't have left us. We'd be together right now, you, me, Daddy, and Grandma Hedwig, and Mr. Rufus. And I'd be wearing my homecoming queen crown and eating figs and I'd...
Yeah, so now she's done when she starts crying.
I'm so sorry!
Forget about the metal detector.
Did you just come back here to ask to borrow my metal detector?
Yes.
What is it with you in this thing? I'm sick of it, Manny. If this is all you want, you can fight the cats for it. Why is it all men are after the same thing? Except you. The only woman you care about is that Calamar dame, and she split on you. I don't know what she did to you, but you know what? I'm done trying to figure it out, pal.
Carla.
Yep, so she got pissed at us because we didn't give a shit about what she had to say. We were
Bye,
just trying to get her metal
Drop
detector.
dead.
And that's kind of funny right there, but you just kind of gotta head down. Not kind of, you have to head down where we got that can opener. That's the litter box with the cats. And it's gonna be somewhere in there. And it's kind of easy to find.
Well, that's the hole I saw Carla's metal detector fall through. Oh, no.
It's over here. You just come over here and take out your scythe. Because your scythe's made out of metal after all. And then you look this way and
My scythe. I like to keep...
press A. And right there.
Aha!
That's where it is, boy. Dig it out, boy. Boy, boy. Simple enough, right?
A little stinky, but it could be worse.
Alright, so now that we got everything we need, we have to go visit a little friend of ours. We can just go up here. See, this is the bridge I was talking about. But we gotta visit the morgue real quick because we're gonna fake Naranja's death. Once he's dead, or the people think he's dead, then we'll be able to board the boat and replace him. So head down here. These controls are kind of wonky with the controller, the gamepad.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo?
You know I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
Right, so walk up here. Take out the dog tags that you got from Naranja. And when he's looking away, whoop, toss him.
Are you sure you're looking hard enough? Look, Manuel, these old eyes are tired. I'm doing the best I can, but the average retirement age beachcomber has more sophisticated equipment than I've got here.
Right, so he's not going to be able to find the dog tags unless he has some help from the metal detector.
Would a metal detector help the cause?
Hey, just like downtown. You never know what this'll turn up. An engraved ring, a belt buckle with somebody's name on it.
Who would wear a belt buckle with the... Oh. Huh.
What? Velasco, it looks like I've got one of your boys down here in the morgue. A sailor by the name of... Naranja.
What? How? Sprouted? But, this town's going to hell. Sailor can't even take a 2-day shore leave without watching his back. Yeah, I'll come down in the morning.
All day long, Manny, I sought through pure sadness. I find evidence, and I piece together stories. But none of my stories end well. They all end here, and the moral of every story is the same. We may have years, we may have hours, but sooner or later, we push up flowers.
Pretty poetic, pretty prophetic. But now that we're done with that, we just need one more thing, and that's getting Gladys's tools, right? So we gotta head back to the Blue Casket. So we're just gonna take the elevator, and we're gonna go talk to some people in there that are friends of the Resistance. Le Resistance. These guys.
But don't you see, when the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
These guys are Resistance, so you just gotta show them the letter that we got earlier in Manny's office from the Resistance leader himself. Where's the letter at? Did I just pass it? Was that the letter? I think it was.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys that you remind me of my friend, Salvador Limones?
Salvador Limones is a fairy tale, a spook story the man tells the masses as he puts them to sleep.
Idiot! Salvador Limones is a very real and a very great man.
He also writes a mean letter.
What is this? I, Salvador Limones, salute you, Manuel Calavera?
A great ally in this noble revolution.
You really know Salvador Limones? What's he like?
Why didn't you tell us you were a freedom fighter, Manuel?
I can't talk about my underground gig, man, where I put the whole scene in Dangerville.
Wow.
Heavy.
Hey, I've got a split, so,
Viva la revolución.
Oh, man.
Right, so we did this red book
would
here.
you cats mind if I dug on this book for a while?
Knock yourself out, brother.
We'll put it in our pocket for now, and then we gotta go talk to the working bees, because the working bees are gonna have tools, right? Obviously. They are over here somewhere. The only place we haven't gone, because the docks are that way. So, this way is up. Only way but up. We gotta talk to the working bees. Let's see what they gotta say. What's up, pals?
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man.